Today we're going to talk about marriage versus living together. You don't want to miss this. Hello, Dr. Seymour Sexe here with an E. Not my real name, and today's genuine phone letter comes from Blue Ball, Arkansas. Dear Dr. Seymour Sexe. N-E? S-E-X-E. Anyway. What's your opinion of getting married versus just living together? I want to get married and my fiance / boyfriend, red flag there, just wants us to continue living together. What's your opinion? Signed marriage confusion. Oh, well, my. Now that is an interesting topic and a very timely one since so many people don't seem to get married anymore. Well, there's several ways to look at it. One, if you're a person of faith, whatever that faith, most people of faith believe you're supposed to get married. So if you are a person of faith, then you probably feel you should get married. And if your partner does not feel that way, well, that will be a source of conflict. But leaving out the faith aspects of it, what are the practicalities of living together versus getting married? And there are some. When you live together, if you choose to no longer be together, it's much simpler than if you get married. And in an age where half the marriages end in divorce, that is something to keep in mind. However, and there's always a however, there are legal aspects of living together versus getting married. For instance, if you're not legally married, you're not the next of kin. And should that person be hospitalized, it's possible that you would not be allowed access to that person, to visit, to know anything about what their medical condition is, to talk to the doctor, anything like that, because you're not legally related to that person. And that could be bad. Also, health insurance, Social Security benefits, retirement, a whole slew of legal, monetary things like that would not apply to you because you're not legally married. But marriage is two things. It's a legal contract and it's a spiritual contract. And the spiritual contracts primarily, has to do with faith and religion and those sorts of things. But the legal aspect has to do with laws, survivorship, things of that nature. Let's say you're not legally married and one of you dies. And you might say, well, Dr. Seymour Sexe with an E, I'm young. I don't need to worry about dying. I'll clue you in on a secret. Young people do die sometimes. So, which is better? Well, leaving out, again, the faith aspect, I suppose if you don't plan to be together long, you might not see any benefit, and you can make an argument for that. However, if you plan to be together forever, then you definitely should. And it's my personal observation, though not scientific, that in many, many cases, the man does not want to get married and the woman does. Why might this be? Well, all women seem to want a big wedding. That seems to be one thing. But I believe there's more than that just involved. Say, back in the day, most couples were not intimate until after marriage. There was a reason for this. It gave the man an incentive to get married. Yes, ladies, not to be critical. But, you'll have to look at it sometimes from the other person's point of view. So ladies, you should look at it from the man's point of view, and the men, you should look at it from the lady's point of view. Now, Dr. Seymour Sexe also believes that many of the problems in marriage have to do with simply roommate issues. Yes. You have two things going on. You have the roommate relationship and you have the married relationship. And some people do not get along well just simply living together. One might be a slob and one might be a neat freak, for instance. But one might like to stay up late and one might like to get up early, for instance. Things like that. Now, those are things you have to compromise. Although, Dr. Seymour Sexe has a belief that perhaps many marriages that end in divorce would succeed if the couple lived in a duplex. Duplex living can save marriage. So anyway, thank you so much. I do appreciate all of you. The most tragic thing happened. 2 of my subscribers left. I was sad. So I hope you will come back. And if you're new to the channel, or if you've just never subscribed, please do. Dr. Seymour Sexe with an E has a goal to be monetized before he dies. Do you think he could live to be 500 years old? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. A good day!